Hi everyone, I'm Carmen Murphy. Welcome to my back porch. It's my monthly update of the market in the DC and Maryland areas. We cover about 5 jurisdictions, DC, PG, Montgomery County, Howard County, Frederick County. I have a little bit of interesting news for you this month, and that's that if you are selling your house, you might have to keep it clean for 2 weekends. We are seeing just a little bit of a slowdown, and I don't want you to say, oh my God, I missed the market. Nobody's missed any market. What I'm saying is that instead of 22 contracts, you might be getting 2. But you only need 1, and we're still disappointing a buyer. Buyers, you might actually get to think about your purchase for more than 15 minutes. I would still go ahead and write the contract, but you might be able to hold on to it for an hour and go have lunch and kind of decide whether this is something that you're ready to go ahead and purchase. But things are still very, very strong in DC and Maryland. I'm sending you this in an alphabetized manner, the way that I always do, but I'm also going to show you a couple of extra attachments that I'm going to put in this month that are a little bit more specific to the market. I was only able to get them for 3 jurisdictions. The other 2 that I am not a member of that association have locked me out. So I can instead use this to just kind of give you the whole Mid-Atlantic region. Now, so as I say that the market has slowed, I still want you to understand that throughout that Mid-Atlantic region, so remember we're talking from the middle of Virginia to probably the middle of New Jersey, that we are still seeing a 13.8% appreciation year over year right now. Right now, DC, watch their prices. They're still up in DC. So we're not, this, oh my gosh, the market's falling apart, has not happened. Your prices are still very high. Your interest rates are still very low. And then Prince George's County, look, over last year we're up 12.8%. Montgomery County, Maryland, as opposed to Pennsylvania, Montgomery County, Maryland is up 14%. Howard County, Maryland, we're in the 500s now. They're up 16.9%. And Frederick, look, from 345 to 420, we're up 21%. So those of you who own property in Frederick, you should be extremely happy these days. I do want to just give you a quick look at the active listings. I'm going to sort those. Remember that my statistics are going to run back a month. So we're now looking at the May numbers. In DC, this is very interesting because there is probably 4 jurisdictions, maybe 5, that are actually showing a change where we have more inventory this year. One of them is DC. They're up 13.8% in inventory. And the other ones are Falls Church. Remember, I'm not licensed in Virginia, but I'm happy to refer you. They're up 12%. Arlington is up 107.5%, so they've more than twice as much inventory in Arlington and in Alexandria City. But in all of the other areas, we are still looking at having less inventory now than we did a year ago. Since most of you are in Montgomery County, let's take a look at that. We are down 30% in inventory in Montgomery County. So right now, like I said, we're just running a little bit longer in the time to sell. It is still, don't get me wrong, a seller's market, and it is still a very strong time for buyers with these low interest rates. Even though the prices are very high, the interest rates are very low, and that offsets it tremendously. So, we are seeing, though, that, the price differential, we're seeing that the houses probably in that sweet spot right now are that 900 to, let's say, 900 to 2 million is pretty much, those are the ones that are going kind of faster. Right now we are seeing just a little bit of a slowdown in that, that 400 to 500 range. And I just think that at this point in time, the prices have just gotten to the point that people really are taking a step back and they're really thinking, is this something that works for me? And trust me, it's still selling. They're still selling very quickly. But it is just not happening within 2 to 3 days. Our area is still an area where we do have, if you look at the maps that I have included in this month's email, you'll see that our buyers, we have lots and lots of buyers, and sellers, we have very few. So we are hoping that that is going to open up just a little bit. But as far as everything else goes, I think I can safely say we're going to remain in a seller's market with a strong buyer presence for probably the next several months. If you want some information about your property or specific to your neighborhood, please just let me know, and I'm happy to get you a personalized CMA out there. If you are looking to buy or sell in another location, let me know again. I had a call last night from somebody who was looking for a referral in North Carolina, was able to contact one of my favorite realtors from North Carolina and get her all set up. So don't forget that I can help in other areas too. So until next month, this is Carmen. Thanks for spending some time with me on my back porch. See you next month.